baseball. It is said it's just a game.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Matt Wisler will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to.
And now they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Rivera leads off second with nobody out. And that misses 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this.
Standing in, Red Rivera.
Red Rivera.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Thomas Yamazaki.
Third baseman, Thomas Yamazaki.
1-1-1.
Ground out to short. Rivera is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Willie Garcia in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
1-1-1.
On the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Red Rivera, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Gwinnett Stripers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Minor League Baseball is into the box. Kevin Smith, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Grounded to short. Rivera is right there. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Robbie Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Robbie Green.
1-1.
Rivera ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Stepping into the box, Red Rivera, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Line drive to center field. Inaba patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish hasn't.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Adam Engel.
Up.
Popped up. Rivera is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here. Into the box now, Red Rivera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base running.
Kevin Smith will be next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin Smith.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rivera. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rivera.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Robbie Green. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They was on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. So striding forward now, Akinori Inaba. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this. Right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see. Into the box now, Red Rivera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
0-1, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top. AAA baseball. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chad Duarte, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Round to short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom. Digging in, the switch hitter, Red Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rivera.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well.
Now at the plate, Red Rivera.
The 4th inning. The shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Rivera.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Rivera aboard here at first with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ramirez, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Wyatt McClory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 2-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now at the plate, Chad Duarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chad Duarte.
On the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Red Rivera. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Inaba moves over. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in now, Albert Alfonso, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams, good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys, it all bullpen is better.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Manny Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down towards short, and that'll be the second out. Now to the plate, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Red Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inaba moves over. 1 away. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation of Now at the plate, Albert Alfonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Albert Alfonso.
Back up. And gloves it. He gathers the throw. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Thomas Yamazaki, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
2-2-2.
Hit out towards second. Bare-handed for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now batting, Red Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Red Rivera.
He's set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. At the plate, Red Rivera. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Red Rivera.
First delivery to him on the way.
All right, hold on right here.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
13, John Flowers.
Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first.
Hold on right here.
Comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Manny Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Henry Rosa. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Henry Rosa.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
2-2-2.
Bouncer up the middle. One there. He's out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Manny Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Manny Ramirez.
Ground out to short. Rivera. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready now, Red Rivera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Rivera.
Started that swing a bit too early. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Engel ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast.
In now, Henry Rosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. To the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Red Rivera will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Garcia is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they pick up no run on 5-2, the final score tonight. Gwinnett led this game from the 3rd inning on and never